Hello, winners, and welcome to this weekly live daily Forex live session with me, Ivan Vidal. We are today going to go through some pairs. We have some developments from yesterday, which is very important to go through so that we can learn from them and maybe look through some losses that was made. I hope you didn't have any losses. I hope you were fine, healthy, had lots of fun, had lots of interesting things. That was my Discord channel. So if you want to join that one, you're welcome. It's a fun group that is having lots of fun. So we just are setting up the party. Anyways, if you are subscribed to this channel, you will then get notified quite easily, quite fast, that I'm live. Okay? So, thanks for the analysis, and I think good. Hi, Andreas. Hi, Amir. Hi, Mahmoud. Gold. What's wrong with gold? Oh, that's loaded. Okay, Andreas. Chill. Nothing to... No shots are fired. Nope. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to buy gold soon, but you just made it even a lower low now. So, okay, cool. Cool, yo. Things happen. Don't shoot me for that. Nice job. Profit taking? Yeah, kind of. I'm starting to wonder if it's really just profit taking or if it's actually selling pressure, because this is a bit wild. So for those who shorted gold, bless them, I think they were having fun. Please analyze pound dollar. I think we will have pound dollar coming in, so no worries about that. I think that's okay, short fans. But about gold, I think we're all thinking about gold, sleeping about gold. Okay, change that. I don't know, silver? Can you do like silver first? Silver? I'm just trying something new, like testing if I can change the heading of this webinar as we are live. What has happened? Okay, seems okay. Cool. We're still live. Cool. Hi, Go Pete. Go to wait on gold. Sorry, mate. I think it's profiting as well as sellers coming in, because, well, we have had a good, healthy run ever since December 2019. So if you see in that light, we are quite far away. 1900 might hold, yes. And I think I found, I have like, let me see if I can find it. So I found on SME group today were like positions of, I think, I don't know who it is. Maybe it's hedge funds or whatever. That shows at which level they have contracts or interests. And 1900 was a major level. So I think that price will hold in some sort of form. I'm just wondering why 1920 doesn't hold. But I don't know the future as much as you do. I hope you do. If you do know the future, please come and tell me, and we will have a small talk. Okay? I think that's good. So I had been through some different reports from different banks, thinking of where they think the price is going. So I have heard something about 1924. So that's around here. I didn't know. Then I've read reports about 1848. Those are just standalone reports, so it doesn't really reflect the market sentiment in general, but I think it's notable. So first was 1924, so I had a 1929 just to be a bit above. That's the weekly take profit zone, so if ever sold it, boom, congratulations. That's lots of profits. But yeah, just giving you a perspective, even though you feel like it's falling off the sky, back in March, it fell 25, and now we have fallen 14. Okay, so it's still a considerable fall. But if you started entering around 21st of July, give or take here, you still have profits in. And then if you took profit, you also got some profit. And then if you are from 21st, you are now at 50% and even breaching 50% retracement. So if I then change that to the opposite, let's go into it, then 1898 is a different level, and that is a 50%. Okay, so just taking that away. So anywhere between that price here, between here and here, sorry, between here and here would be a good buy area, making that a bit bigger. Okay, that area. So we are still in it, so don't lose hope if you're a buyer. But I'm not going to be there with you buying right now because I'm not feeling it, okay? Feeling. I got a feeling. You know, I've been buying falling knives before. I have kind of learned my lessons. Silver, in a different manner, is still just holding support. So if that's kind of the driving factor of what gold and silver will do, we are still good. But what gold is doing at the moment is, at the moment breaching lows, and on the daily, or on the 4-hour for that matter, is making a new low now. So how does that look like? So I painted a picture earlier today that I didn't like. Let's see if I can make it work. Okay, so when you are in uptrend, everything is cool. Okay, until that day where we extend it too far, fall through the first support, second support, or whatever it is, doesn't matter, just below that support there. And that's where we are right now. What is then likely to happen? What is likely to happen is either that level or this level is going to hold as resistance. So all of a sudden you now have sellers coming in, and they are willing and able to sell. So now that you have my favorite pair, this is more high time frame setup. So this goes to anything. This is like for all my mentorship students, for my technical analysis students, all my students. This is really like core technical analysis that you need to know. Once you see that drop, you are then going to be able to see, okay, I want a pullback. And once you get your pullback, you will start selling. So gold will now have an even more difficult way back up again. I think it's plausible, but I might think it might be more difficult than I thought. Okay? Anything liking that? Did you guys like that small part here where we have some structure and some technical analysis? Please give it a like. I can't see your likes anyways, but please give it a like if you liked it. The other part is I would like your feedback on that. So if that's something I should continue on, do more of, than that. Because you're then asking me, Ivan, how do I know it's a double top? Is that 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 a double top? Not necessarily, no. But going through some of my criterias is, one, you need resistance in an uptrend to sell. Okay? What is the resistance? In this case, just say 2000 or 1900, 1990. That's a strong number. Number two is you need a double top. Okay, how does that look like? Something like this. Oops, sorry. That wasn't it. So that one is this one, and that potentially there can be that one. So the first leg is profit taking, then the buyers will take it up again because I still think it's a buy. And then sellers will taking down again because that's now the sell entry. And this top here might also be a bit higher. Like it looks like a breakout, but it's not, right? So for that matter, then fold and then pull back and then sell off here. Okay. You need a resistance, strong resistance, take profit zone. You need a double top. You need a new low, and you need a pull back. Pull B. That's what you want. So on gold at the moment, you want. So now you have your low, and even on the 1 hour, you got that actually. So you have resistance, you have double top, lower low, lower high, pull back. That's what you sell. Okay, didn't happen. Maybe you didn't take it. It was a good sell on the weekly pivot points. It was a good sell on the daily pivot points. So yeah, congratulations. Awesome. The other part is, what else are we going to talk about today? So I've talked about gold now. We know it's falling. I am buying it. And I'm waiting for this to turn around, stabilize, become a bit sane again, take it out of mental hospital, and put it into now a leading position in a corporate situation where we can make some sense of it. So I don't know if it's going to be a V-shaped reversal, or if it's going to be a double bottom, or if it's going to be something sensible, something tradable. I think wherever it finds the bottom, it's not going to be pretty. It can be a V-shape before falling down again. So don't try to catch the bottom, but just analyze. And as you can see here, who is it? Daily FX. Is it crash? No, is it a reversal or is it a retracement? It all depends on your ears and eyes. Okay, cool. Pound dollar. You bought dollar at 30. Let me take. Let me go to different chart then. You bought pound dollar at 30.08. Okay, let's find that 30.08 for you. So coordinates 30.08. You are now break even. Okay. If you saw double bottom, kind of going off support, making a new high, having a pullback, now we have some, I would call it range. Is this what you want to see as a buyer? Well, it goes, but you don't like that. Okay? You don't like that. That rejection there is golden. I would call that my golden. I haven't made it. I will make a video for the chicken ghosts course and the fundamental course, measure course. Is my second golden touch. What does that mean? It means when you have a reversal, you have a new lower low, pull back. That's the first one. then you have a larger low, then you have a pullback, and that's your validation for selling. Do I have any suggestions? Okay, so if you bought it in here, I think you're cool. Are you afraid? Where's your stop loss? So your stop loss is, give or take, this is fun, okay, give or take, if it's 50, it's down to 30. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think I would have much lower if you have it better. But then you asked me to help you with your trade. So what was your thinking? What was your plan? What do you want to see? And if it fails, do you have a plan B? I'm not necessarily going to go through your trade plans, but I think that's what you were thinking, okay? But then you have to know that if you were a buyer, that's your price. Okay, we knew that on Sunday. I'm now talking as the mentorship students. If you are a buyer, you're seeing that happening, you're coming down to support, that is support, that is where you buy, then you want a new higher high, then you will expect sellers to sell it off again, which they did here. And now you can now think of your second entry before going higher. This point here in time is a critical time. Okay, that is a very critical time. Why is that a very critical time? Because it would either go up or it will go down. I don't know where it's going, but it can flip. So I think it's okay. It might be an awesome entry, but it's okay. So just stick to your whatever, and it's your trade. I'm not going to talk you out of it anyways, because I don't provide any signals. I don't provide any investment advice. It's only up to you. You took it, good, awesome. You had a plan, good, awesome. Not the worst entry I've ever seen. So cool. Yes, you're afraid. Then you shouldn't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you are afraid, do you have a track record? Anyone. If you are afraid, to anyone that is fearing, having problem with patience, having problem with being afraid, being nervous, can't sleep. Sometimes I do that too, can't sleep as well. Why? Do you have a track record? You're a newbie at Forex. Okay, then you should really be on demo account. And you should really not be trading live. Because what I say to people who asks me, hey, what can I do? Like, I need to make money quick now. Do you become an expert? Because if you are in my team, I want you to become the expert. I want you to become my boss. I'm not your boss. Even if you pay me to be the boss, you're my boss. So within the next 6 months, you're going to tell me what I should do. Thinking about that, huh? So I want a team. I want experts around me. So if you are trading pound dollar normally, you should be able to say what is fundamentally going to happen now. Know what has happened fundamentally and what will make the price go up, what will make it go down, what is the risks, what is the advantages, what is the current technical analysis, what is the market doing, what is the price doing. Do you have any trade setups thinking for this month, for this week, for this season, for today? So you should be able to give me a quite long and extensive research analysis of pound dollar, and I will only be given the summary. That's where I want you to go. So what does that mean? That means that you need to do research. You can't just, I'm going to buy it. You need to be, okay, what makes dollar rise? Maybe Google that, maybe even. Maybe start with Google. Okay? Google. That was not even right. So Google. Okay? Google. That's their new logo now. Google. That's an alien, by the way. What drives prices? What makes pound rise or fall? What makes pound rise or fall? And then you would find pretty extensive lists. So pound drivers. Maybe not. Fundamental analysis pound. Okay. Here you have plenty of what do you call it, of research results. Do that, do your research, come back to me what you found, and then we'll go through it. So gold strong support at 1913 going to reach. Well, we are already there, and when we passed that, we already gone through 13. We are at 1910 at the moment, 1911. So yeah, okay, coolio. Let's move. So pound is now falling. There's a different one I want to check just quickly. Okay, so euro is now falling. So okay, I thought here we were going to be bullish again. So I've had a roller coaster of emotions, and maybe that's because I was tired today. But that's support. That is support. Okay. But I think since we succeeded the weekly sell price, the weekly buy price, I think we might be more bearish than I thought. So for that to be a buyers, that's kind of the last buying opportunity for buyers. If you still got no entry, stop loss is below here, target is up here, and you're good to go as a buyer. As a seller, you might think, uh-oh, your price go back to your entry. But sometimes, actually, price coming back to your entry is actually a blessing more than a curse. Because if it holds, it just cements what you're already thinking. Then you also have to go through a lot of research and find, okay, what happens when price presumably has now turned? What happens? What do you want to see in those situations? And of course, if it breaks 1700, or 1750, I think I've said. No, 1700. If we're breaking 1700, all like this is just going to drop. I think that's where the support is. I think a buy entry for gold will be at 1760. Okay, so that's 200 more down. Okay, cool. Amr said, well said, Evan. Thank you. I never knew that. Thanks. I'm gonna Google it. Google is your friend sometimes. If you don't pay for any mentorship or any technical course or fundamental course or whatever course, you have to use Google. You have to use YouTube. YouTube has a lot of resources, myself included, other people self included. Do research on these 3, 4, or 5 things. Okay, I'm just going to type it very fast. It might be interesting to your ears, so I'm just going to reduce the volume on my microphone. That's all. So back online. Good. So what I know just typed, that is the most basic things you need to do a lot of videos on. Okay? A lot of videos on this one. Short funds. When it comes to brokers, no broker is your friend. They're all your enemies. And even though if I do use Trader's Way, I can't even tell you that I can recommend them. But I'm using them. That's kind of my own problem. And if people ask me about my opinions about other brokers that I've had trouble with, scammed with, kicked out of, then yeah, that's cool. IC markets, I've only had bad experience there. They have very good spreads, very good whatever. I hate them. That's my opinion. I don't want to be sued. So brokers are never your friend. They will make money when you enter an order. They will make money when you exit an order, and they will make money when there's low volatility, and they will make money when there's low volatility. Whatever they do, whatever you do, they will still make money. So in either end, they are incentivized to make money out of you. So they're never your friends, because who do you think is going to make the best advices for you? Somebody who is paid by you to do it, and if you lose, to just go to the next one, or because they have, generally speaking, for brokers, they have a constant flow of people coming in. Or do you think somebody who has been through the dirt, through, I wouldn't say the word age, but been through a very dark period, trying to figure out the market themselves without paying anyone, being scammed by brokers, being scammed by scammers, tried binary, lost to Forex, lost everywhere, and have made it through? Do you think that's a better person, or do you think those ones who are paid to give you advice will help you better? There is no best brokers. There is Oanda, there is FX Pro, there is Trader's Way. If those are someone you want to use, I don't know, that's up to you. Do your research. I am not going to tell you to use one of them or any of them. My unwillingness to give you the advice might be hurting for me. I don't care. I have zero interest. Brokers just gives me entry to the market. That's all. I want to keep them as far away as possible as I can. We all cool on that? Cool. So, back to what you need to do. That's what you really need to do and become expert in. Okay? Price action, trend, reversals, support and resistance, market structure. What is the market doing? Are we bearish? Are we bullish? Technically. Then you have to have a fundamental bias. How do you get a fundamental bias? Good question. Research. Go and figure out what the central bank is looking for. I did something yesterday about that. The other part is, what do you think, generally speaking, for the future we're going to do macro level? How is the world going to develop from now until December? Okay, so you have to look at what kind of policies are in place. You have to look into what kind of interest rates are in place, and what does interest rates do to the market? What kind of policies do they have in place? Are they buying bonds? Are they selling bonds? What are they doing to make the market do? What kind of manipulation do they have into the market? I should be giving a better explanation of fundamental analysis another day. I just took it off it, and cheers. Euro dollar. If you are a buyer, that should have been your entry. You are now looking into maybe a break even. If you were a seller, that might be your entries. Apart from that, cool. I want this to fall, by the way, so I can pick it up next week. Can you look at pound yen? I'm lost in euro yen. Why, Wally? Did you short it? I think we did. Yeah. It's difficult, mate. Oh, what happened to CAD today? So it's the yen weakness all of a sudden now. Like, what's going on there? Okay. Interesting. So what do I pay per trade to enter the market? I think I pay like 0.3 on EU. I can give, if you're in my Discord, I will show you my spreads tomorrow. That's in spread. Are we bullish or are we bearish? I think we're bullish. No, are we really? Okay. So that really looks promising. I do believe that. We're really promising there. And then it just shot up like a rocket ship. And now it's touching the same high. Okay. Cool. I haven't heard from Japan lately. Yeah. Well, that was the thing about it, didn't move really. And today Japan really went bearish. Well, what can I say? Like, it's just shooting up back to the resistance through the pivot points, through the sell pivot points, and then we were bearish here. We were bearish here, and I said, I remember that I'm going to take responsibility for my own words. Then we looked like we have turned, but there is then a twist apparently to my pairs, to my trading setups, that it can all of a sudden just rise like that. That's going to be new. I wouldn't short it, Wally. I wouldn't short it. Even though you can say it's a range, I think this momentum we have right now, unless it stops completely in its tracks, that we are potentially going higher. But it all depends, like the close of today. Let's look at that then. Okay, so how is today's candle? Okay, so if we close just with those candles, we're cool. Then we're in a range. But if this candle closes above the previous candles, we are, you're still selling, I know, we are then bullish. So I think you have some, I think you need to contact God and do some prayers and pray that it doesn't close above the previous candle. And then like not above 25.30. Yeah, you're still selling it. Yeah. Should have been myself as well. But dang gong, I'm not going to say that I did something that I didn't do. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I guess it all depends on the close today. Sorry for losses. It's my fault. But cool. I just want to run away from Euro. Take the losses and run. So on the 1 hour it's been closing, no, 4 hours it's been closing above. So yeah. Wait for the close at 24 at 23 and see at 11 p.m. So what am I thinking, people? It's just so strong. The momentum is so strong that I'm like, is that even possible to fall again? Yes, it's possible. If you want to buy it, where do you even want to see it to buy? So if it comes down to 24.80 tomorrow, I don't know if it will ever. 25 is a central pivot for tomorrow. Okay, maybe that's a place to buy it for buyers, but I don't know. What should I say, Wally? Hope for the best and hope for it goes down again? Contact God with a line. Well, we have to have humor, even though if we are Christian numbers and whatever. We have to have humor. Religious humor is fine. As long as it is respectful. I think it is. That one, especially. But, yeah. I'm just trying not to be reactive. I'm saying, okay, be bullish now. But it's not bullish until it makes a new higher high. That's my final verdict. Still bearish. Still allowed. Can still make a double top. Then fall again. Hi, Ivan. What's trend for dollar? Next, still bearish, go bullish. I hope I can make my losses more smaller then. Yeah, I think that's what we're thinking about, Wally. Okay, so euro dollar is then falling. Okay, euro dollar is falling. Aussie dollar is falling. Pound dollar is falling. New Zealand dollar is falling. USD CAD is actually also falling. US oil is now falling again. Ooh. Mia, are you stopped out? USD Swissy is trying to go higher. Okay, so we have dollar strength. We have dollar strength coming in. Okay. And I think I've said this week is okay to have dollar strength. Yeah. You're my hero anyways. Gold, 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 gold. Yeah. Okay, cool. We were asked about dollar strength. So I think we'll just have a pause now with dollar strength, no, with dollar weakness, and then have some strength this week. It all depends how it sets up this end of this week. As long as it's not too crazy like gold. Gold is back now up to 17, so it just went up $5 as we have been talking. So it's extremely volatile at the moment. So I wouldn't even try to touch it. But yeah. And then I've said earlier today, range. Somebody said that was a double bottom, higher high, higher low. Nope. This is a range. So yeah. I feel like I'm reactive right now. I don't like being reactive. I don't like being, okay, this is what the market do. I want rather to be in control and saying, I want this to happen. But I think it's just me being in August, being unexpected of what the second week is going to do, because I really want to set up the third week. I really want to set up next week. So what is my master plan? Okay, do you want my master plan now? Okay, should we do a master plan on a euro? Okay, so we are currently here. 1900 is the top, so that's here. So if it comes down to 1500, I would be amazing. Okay, but I don't think that's remotely possible without having sellers selling it. Okay, so instead of that, I've said, okay, what about 1600? Does that look like a good idea? It can be. But then, for that to happen, we have to have price to come down. It might be a long stretch, but it seems to me like we are double topping, potentially making a new low. I am totally cool with that. So what I want to see on the smaller time frame is double top, lower low, lower high, sell off, sell off, sell off, stop, double bottom, higher high, and then start rising again. So there's like this first fall, pullback, small pullback, large of not so large fall, but still a fall, but then a reaction, then not a new low, then a higher high, then a higher low at 1600. Buy gold for margin? No, you don't buy gold for margin. You don't lose more than 1% per trade, people. You haven't heard me saying that before? You do today. We're on camera, maybe. Today. More on microphone, by the way. But yeah. So why would you buy a falling knife, people? Seriously, please do something more good for your life. What about pound dollar? This one has breached above. Is this now bullish? Yeah, I think I would love to see a pullback here. So we now have a new high. So tomorrow, I guess. Pound dollar is falling. Oh no. Please, people. I want you to have no emotions when you're trading. I just showed you emotions. The other part is, please come to me, small children, very suffering. Not small children. Please. I have told you it's a good entry. I've said have a stop loss and don't lose more than 1% per trade. That means you can have 100 trades before you lose your whole account. And if you haven't traded much, you should be on demo. And if you're on demo, you shouldn't have much emotions. August right now, what you are trying to do is forcing the market conditions. If you were a buyer, did you buy here? Did you buy here? That was an entry. Did you buy here? Did you buy here? Did you buy here? Did you buy here? Okay, not those ones. So that's double bottom, higher high, higher low. That's a buy. 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 Stop. Stop trading. Wait. 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 Buy. 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 Stop trading. Buy. 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 Stop trading. Donald Trump is Donald Duck. Sing, yeah. I actually don't have a new microphone. But if you like it. Well, we all have. Well, we're not going to make this politics. I'm not interested in politics, or, by the way, religion for that matter. If you're Muslim, Hindu, Christian, doesn't really matter. I don't really talk about it here because it diversifies us. But you know the real reason is why? Literally why? We can have a discussion about that. You know why I don't want it? Because the market doesn't matter. The market doesn't bother. The market doesn't matter if you're a boy or if you're a girl, if you're a woman or man, if you are Hindu or Christian or Muslim or for Trump, anti-Trump, whatever you are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have anything with your personal traits. It doesn't have anything about how good human being you are. It doesn't bother if you are rich or if you are poor, if you have yellow clothes or blue clothes. It only matters that you have internet access and that you have knowledge of when to enter, when to take losses, and when to take profit. That's all it cares about. That you are right in this specific moment in time. Because you might be wrong tomorrow and you might be wrong yesterday. But if you're right specifically today, the market will reward you. That's why there's a lot of opportunities in this area here you don't take as a buyer because it's not bullish. But as far as this makes a new higher high, you're like, game on! Is this going to be bullish again? Yes. Is this going to be bearish? Yes. Gold signal, yeah. Let's do a gold signal. Okay, so what is my crystal ball? You know what? We're going to go do a gold signal. But not today. You know? You know? You know? So, people, I bring you knowledge. All right? That's what I do. I bring you, a signal doesn't give you any value more than a signal right now. But I can give you the tools that you need to become a better trader, that you can use for the next 20 years together with me. Isn't that a much better deal than just knowing right now where gold is going? I can say you can buy it as much as you want. But if I'm wrong, I don't care. I didn't put money into it. It doesn't pinch me. I can say buy, I can say sell, it doesn't matter. I can give you the signal. But does that make you understand why? And then next week, are you then going to understand why gold is falling or rising? Okay? I want to be long gold, just as much as you want. But I know that my money is not going to vanish into a hole because I one day decided to be stupid. I have a trade plan to take. I have rules of engagement to look out for. I have suffered 5 years just to throw it off the board today. No, I'm not. Signals give you a bag to hold if you lose. All right. So, okay. Should we do a giveaway of $100 to those who took my signal to buy right now, and if they lost, they should get $100 in their PayPal account. Is that what you guys want? Yes, we lost money with you, but we can win $100. Hi, Alabar. How are you? Nice to see you here. Analysis says, okay, so gold pumps a bear. Oh. Do you think I have lost money on gold throughout this fall? Do you think I've lost money on gold? Knowledge is key, not signal. You won't learn while wanting signals. Well, GoP gave two Canadian dollars to give away for 100. Okay. Well, that was his profits, by the way, people. That's my 10% of his profits for helping him out for the gold lost. Yeah. This Friday is weak. What does that mean, Nor? Really? Well, because people, you have to understand. There it comes. Go B. Cheers, mate. I'm always running out of soda. And my Don Peño coming too. Anyways, how was your weekend, Jogopi? You went away for the weekend? I got 300 pips today when gold started to break those trend line around 2020. Good on you, Albar. Good on you. You know what? I don't have the slightest FOMO and the slightest fear on my own behalf if I didn't sell it. And I'm so super duper happy for Alabar. Then, Nor, just buy gold. I'm not going to force you to not buy gold. Please, buy gold. Don't come running after me to say that I made you buy gold. I've just given you reasons of why you shouldn't buy gold. But by all means, the best trading decision you can make in 2020 is to buy gold. But if you want to buy gold at the very bottom without any confirmation, it can continue to fall. It doesn't matter. Then so be it. Well, sounds amazing. Let's do oil. I did this earlier today, and it's still valid. It's still just mungoing around. Okay. So what I want to see on US oil is well, this is I want to buy old when it's fall to monthly pivots. You think it will reach it? Yeah, it's still very feasible to go to 40-50. It's still in my plans. It's still in my head, and still like we're still going there. We're still getting there. These are monthly pivots, by the way, people. I don't know if I like that. And by the way, Wally, we have 2 weeks to get to 40. I wanted to happen this week here. That would be amazing. Then we just go strongly up again. If we are there on Friday, that would be cool too. Please have a missed pound, yen, and euro analysis because your analysis helped me in my analysis. I will try to do that again in a more serious way. Pound yen, it has broken out, so it's bullish. I made some money within 10 minutes on buying gold. Odunigba, like, congratulations, mate. I hope you sent my 10%, but apart from that was a joke. Apart from that, amazing. You're going to clap for me. I'm going to pat your shoulder. I'm going to support you. I'm going to push you in the right direction. And even though if I didn't make any money on the fall, if I didn't sell the fall, I wish you all the best. If it was for me, if it was for somebody else, cool. No matter, you are still the trader. You still made the decisions. You still made money. Cool. I'm happy for you. If it wasn't demo, if it wasn't real, cool. Okay, so let's put a line in the sand then, people. Current price. Bought at current price at 1922 with how many pips surplus? Below 1900 at least, 1896. Okay, that's what we're going to do now. So we shall see then. $226 loss if we lose. Okay. But that doesn't work. 10 pips, 10 lots. That's a lot of risk, mate. You have to have a lot of big. You have to have big money in your account to do that, though. Musaya says, "Thanks for your knowledge and discussion. I can't get it from anywhere else." You're welcome. I ist gold. I don't know what that means. Yeah. So we are currently at break even, I guess. Okay, cool. That's our buy area. So we're currently in profit. So pound yen. Okay, sorry, oil. Sorry. So I think we're still going to back down to 40.50. That's cool. That's what I want. That's thumbs up on that one. Yeah, knowledge is power. That's good, Red Pill. That's good. I love that. And you know what? The best part is, if you guys got any value, if you laughed, if you got knowledge, if you got help, if you got targets, if you got stop losses, if you got anything at all, hit the like button. And yes, I really deeply thank you everyone for being here. US oil, I still think that is the most plausible deal. Now that it made a new high, it didn't really respect it. Okay, that is maybe also the sell setup that needed to push it down. 40.50 is still my line in the sand, still like I want price to go there. Stop loss below here. Cool. $1 down or something, whatever it is, as $1 down. A dollar in stop loss. That's all. That's all I want. So yeah, what do you call it? I should put a limit order there. Okay, coolio. Apart from that, pound yen. Remember, so that's a breakout. So tomorrow you're thinking of a pullback, and then reaching higher. Has it hit target on the week? Oh no. Oh, that's not cool. Already hit take profit for the week, and we are just on Tuesday. Oh lordy. Your account got a margin call. Okay. Coolio. Sorry about that, Nur. You have to go back to demo. You have to start learning trading again. And you have to go back to what I said earlier about trends, price action, structure, market conditions, market structure, trends, trend reversals, support and resistance. You have to know that thoroughly. And a support and resistance is not just... Okay, so let's do something then. Let's do some fun then. Okay, go to my YouTube channel. My videos. And then you maybe sort my YouTube videos by most popular. And then there you go. You find my strategy. Okay, cool. That's one. The next one, you find how to use TradingView. Cool. Sounds good too. Yeah, that's not necessarily the best video ever made. How to start a trade Forex with $30. That's a different thing. If you then want to learn about support and resistance, that's price action. That is timing your trades, having how to do reversal strategy, how to find your entries, how and trade to euro dollar. Like, there's all these gems, how to do support and resistance. Everything is in my YouTube channel. You just have to do some digging. Okay? And then this guy called Wally, he did that. over 300 pips on Euro New Zealand trade. Then we can do a Euro trade on the next video. So pretty good, pretty awesome. Did I predict the oil fall? Go and check that out. That might be a good something. So I'm just doing some, you know, some small, yeah, there are some videos in here that you can really look into that also covers some things I don't want you to do. And you know what? It's all free. It's all free. Okay. Peter, can you help me with pound? Got strong against yen, but weak against dollar, like euro. That is not pound you're talking about. You're talking about yen's weakness, and you're talking about dollar strength. Pound is still pound. Pound in. So listen, guys. Pound doesn't, or any currency doesn't get weak against another one just because, you know, this is a different brother and I like him more than I like this other brother, so I will just take one brother. No. They will have the same strength. Like, do you change personality? Do you change personality traits, strengths, if you are in one class versus another class? You're still yourself, right? Village Guru just subscribed. Thank you, guys. Wallet to profit on oil. Boom. Okay, people. He did it. What was my point? So pound is still strong or weak, no matter who it's against. You have to look at the other pair, the other currency in the pair. So there's so different currency pairs for all the yens. They're mostly like a family, all the yen pairs against all the others. But if you take euro, can be going down against dollar, but up against Aussie or Swissy or whatever. So there's like different sisters. So which one do you date? One can be totally different from the other one, right? Euro ZAR and Euro dollar is two different ladies, okay? Still a euro, but two different ladies. So one is very strong, personality, tall, beautiful, whatever. The other one is very intelligent, very smart, very intellectual. And then what you take, right? What you choose. One is expensive, one is not so expensive. One is a cheap one, one's an expensive one. So which one can you afford to have? You have to look into that as well. So that's why I want you to choose a currency so you can understand the different personality traits of each currency pair, so that yes, pound yen can rise, and yes, pound dollar can fall, but you just took the one that agree with your analysis. I took profit on a buy today, oil. Good. I've talked about that. Euro pound is also down. More so, pound got its own strength. Euro pound, we can talk about something. Okay, cool. Euro pound. Okay. That is a trading plan from last week, people. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, where are you? Are we? Very good, very good. I like this very much. This is a trading plan, though we are in a range. This is a trading plan. I said go up, go down. Okay? Good. We almost reached target, by the way, today. I think we might even reach a target on some brokers, maybe, potentially, depending on the difference. That's 2 pip difference. If you are in my mentorship course, technical analysis course, whatever you are in, and I'm closing the technical analysis course on Friday, by the way, for new members, you know that you're told to have 5 pips profit target away from the target, so that you can cover and get out of those trades. For example, I have had 0.1 pip away from TP, and it went to stop loss. Okay, 0.1 pip away from TP, it went to stop loss. After that, I said 5 pips, I have to be away. Like, if your entry is up here and you say, okay, ET 967, it has to be 89.72. Okay. Do I keep sell on euro pound? What's your price, Wally? Do you remember that? Well, is there a little lag to that maybe? I don't know. So just wait for Wally to comment about that. In the meantime, if you want to support this channel, we'll do Aussie Cat. Can I just open the window, please? Like, are you guys cool with that? I want to open the window. I'm sweating. You still have that one? That's a cool entry, by the way, people. And it's at 9. Okay. Like, I know it's summer, but hey. Yeah, okay. That's a very good entry, by the way. At least it looks like now. Depends when you did it. If it was here, maybe. New low pullback. I hope, I would like you to have taken profit down here. So if you didn't, I think you just have to hold it, break even. House troubles here maybe at central. I think you might be in the middle of it retracing back to central, which is bad for your profits, before falling again. I don't like this. Like, it's a double bottom, but then the next one is kind of a new low, and it didn't follow through on the low, so yeah, I don't know if you should have taken profit there. Wait for monthly. Okay. Yeah, okay. So if you just say it's a monthly trade, then say make it up to a monthly trade, just have break even, and then wait for the market to do its thing, back down to 88.60. Okay, cool. Cool. Awesome. Australian CAD, and then I will take another pair, and then we'll walk away. Okay, I'm just going to run through. Okay, Aussie dollar is seeing strength or seeing weakness. I also said 70 something is a buy zone, so that one I think is going to fall. Sorry, that's my opinion. Euro seems to be falling. Pound seems to be falling. That's because of the dollar. Gold is back to break even. Pound yen, okay, is now falling back down again. Gold target is back up at 3,000. I just don't know if it's right now. Pound yen is falling great. Like, it should show profit for the week, so that's early, so that will potentially make price come back here. 50% of that. I think that's the target. So give or take 38.50. Okay, that's the target. New Zealand dollar broke out, had a pullback, selling off. Go to weekly trade plans if you guys want to take profit zone. That's easy. Then yeah, okay. What we're supposed to do? Aussie CAD. USD CAD. Well, it fell off the sky. Now it's still bearish. Cool. What's your target, Mike? Still down there. Australian CAD. Where are you? Sometimes I can't remember even what I did put myself. Okay. So what did I do? What am I thinking about? I said that's bearish. That's the pullback that I wanted you to do, and I said that before it even happened, I remember. And then you wanted that to come back up there. It didn't happen. Apologies from me. I will lay flat on the floor. Sorry. And then, yeah, cool. The other part is target is down to 94.70 if you already have a sell. If you are buying this one, I don't know if that's what you want to do. I am doing Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So what do you want, Daniel? That's what I'm looking at. It says here. It says here. 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 Okay. Coolio. So maybe just went away. If you didn't, like, that's a good sell, by the way. Like, new low, not so good, bell back. New low after that, pull back to that sell. Cool. Menu sell, that's a sell too. Daily pivots. Amazing. That's where you sell on a daily. Amazing. So it's a good entry there, and then just waiting for price to come back up again to this resistance. Take it down, down. Thanks a lot. See you next session. Thank you, Gopi. Thank you, everyone. Thank you guys for joining. Gopi ended everything. Said we're going to go home. We're going to go home strong. This has actually been a very interesting session. Please don't lose money you can afford to lose. Please don't risk more than 1% per trade. And please don't risk more than 5% a month. What does that mean? After 20 trades, you should not have lost more than 5% of your account. That means $5 per $100. Think about that next time. Okay? Have a setup, have a trading plan, have a proven track record that proves in what kind of market conditions you are mostly winning in. That's important. Apart from that, hope you're good, hope you're cool. I'll see you next time. Boom.